Wait,
would you send
stop it. Hold on.
hundreds and hundreds of messages to a guy and then come in the chat and try to be the cool guy?
Wait till you see Whit's wife.
What
Hold on.
is the thought
There's
process?
this one picture of Whit's wife. Oh, this is his wife. I'm not kidding. Dude, Roy Cho, the chef?
Roy Choi?
Roy, is that his name? What's his name?
Roy Choi.
Roy Choi is a chef. Look him up. His daughter looks equally retarded to this, and I could prove it. This is Dan Witt, who I'm not kidding, Dan Witt. This is what we think retards look like. I don't know who you think you look like. This is a retard to me. This is a Chinese retard. Did you go to Taiwan to find a wife? There's no one who would marry you here. So you probably went to Taiwan. You're like, I have $40,000 to the first woman who will come back with me to America. And then you brought back this. And what do you think? We're jealous? I wouldn't even... Listen, what I'm about to say about her would get me arrested. Do you understand? Let's see some more pictures of this. Oh, there he is. There she is dolled up. She looks a little better here. But no, I don't know. Pretty fucking creepy still.
Sorry,
can I go in it?
You brought
hey,
this on
you ever
yourself.
see? Pull up type this in. Communion movie. Communion movie. And if that doesn't work, type in a third word. Alien. Your wife looks like a 90s style real alien. And I'm going to prove it. Communion coming up. Communion movie. This is Dan Witt's wife. Look at this. Is this not the same person? Hold on. We're going to do a side-by-side. This is what Witt's earned. And you tell me this isn't the same fucking person. Look at that. Have I ever led you down the wrong path? Dan? You have some explaining to do. Are you involved in the communion of this film? What's going on? Leave me alone. You get my drift? I'm very good at making fun of people. Leave me out of this. And let that be a lesson, anyone who wants to take a dance. I'll communionize you, gal. Dan Witt, you disgust me. I'm canceling your Scars Club today. No refunds. How's the chat? Are they supporting me or are they mad?
They're supporting you.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting me.
And the next guy who feels like being a Dan Witt in there, remember this.
Remember this, and believe me, they won't have we only go after people who have public profiles. It's only fair. I want that Witt out of here. I never want to hear from him again. Any more contact than this is harassment, and I will be contacting the cops.
No, you banned him.
I banned him, but this is also a prank. He loves the show, but he went too far. He messed with host.
I mean, if you love Red Bar so much that you've messaged Mike hundreds of times and then you think of something that you want to argue with him on, just keep it in.
Just say it to yourself.
Just say it to yourself out loud.
Say it to the Chinese wife and wait for puke to come out. You Rick and Morty thing.
You can say it to a friend and you and your friend can make fun of Mike together in your home.
Listen, I hated you from the start. I'm going to tell you this. As soon as I saw that picture, because people posted it in the Bring Back group, they're like, look at this guy's fucking retarded ching. I hated you from that moment. I don't like people that look like that. I'm going to be honest. I allowed you to be in my presence these last couple months. So the minute you front me is the minute I start taking down your alienic family.
The guy in the chat says, I love Entourage, Mike, I promise.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Give that guy, let's send him something.
Cavern of Jazz.
I love, Mike, I love Entourage. Now that's a funny guy. That's a guy who knows how to red bar. You want a funny prize. You want a funny prize. Now that guy, he brought this all around.
What should his prize be?
Does he have a wife?
Why don't you give him the Griffin Gaming sweater that you wore
I'm not giving anyone anything. No one deserves a dime. All right, let's go into Joe Rogan. This is funny.
I'm so sweaty.
This is going to be good.
So, 311 rules. Started to explain 3 times.
Okay, go.
The first time code, they're all talking about the Comedy Store, and then Annie is going to make fun of Joe for not getting her jokes.
Okay, this is good. So what we love about Joe Rogan is that jokes, for being a top comedian, he certainly is a stranger to jokes. He is a stranger to jokes. He does not notice them. And in fact, this is what happens when a comedian on a show tells a joke. He's not quick enough to understand a joke. A joke must be slowly worked into his brain. So when he misses a joke, instead of going, oh man, that's funny. Instead of doing that, he goes, oh yeah, now I hate you. Do you even take supplements? Fucking unhealthy bitch. So that we love this, and we've been watching Joe Rogan do this for 7 years. And let's watch it again. Annie Lederman flinging jokes at the powerful one. They go right over that head, and why shouldn't they? Look at that thing, man. You throw a joke at me, it's getting stuck in my hair. You throw a joke at Joe, it's sliding, across that ice, back into that American flag. By the way, American flags are a sign of Nazism. Here you are.
Once he said I could quit comedy, but I couldn't quit comics, and that's what the other night was like. Like I've had my little fix where I did a weekend in Houston a month or so ago, but it wasn't as fun as that night. That night was the most fun because it was just a bunch of comics just laughing at each other,
saying a bunch of shit that will get us canceled,
talking over each other. It was just like amazing.
But it's the art form of saying shit you don't really mean, and everyone knows it. We all know. Like if you say something really gross to me, I know you don't mean it, and I'm laughing.
That's weird. When I say something really gross to your friends, you all cry and try to call the cops.
Okay, but you should listen to what he's saying here.
Listen to this.
You say something really gross to me, and I know you're joking.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone knows it. We all know, like, if you say something really gross to me, I know you don't mean it, and I'm laughing hard.
Yeah.
It's like, it's understood, and it's also understood that you're taking a big fucking chance with our friendship by saying this crazy shit around me.
Yes.
Because you trust me.
It's like the ultimate trust fall or something. Like, I'm going to say some crazy shit to you. You're not going to abandon me or judge me, and we're going to be, it's like a trauma bond or something.
I've definitely... Trauma Bond. That's my favorite. It's my favorite.
The name of your next special.
Bond. Trauma
That
Bond.
should be
I'm
an
gonna name it.
album.
I'm gonna name it.
That
Bond,
totally should
Trauma
be a
Bond.
special. Trauma Bond.
Yeah.
That's a great name for a special.
But yeah, no, I've said some things to you where you've looked at me like, and I'm like, are we not friends anymore? Like, there's 2 things I said to you that I'll never forget, and I like, because I just say things when they come to my head.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah,
But listen, if I react that way, it's because I have to react that way. It's like,
well, once I was like, do you think you have CTE, and like you could possibly like at one point like murder your family? And you're like, do you think I could? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I was like, can I have a fanny pack?
But part of the fun
That
is
was it.
That was it. I never heard that one live, so I didn't know what I was waiting for.
Oh, well, did you hear what she just said?
Yeah, it's good. Well, we're setting it up because there's 2 more examples of this coming up. I thought this was a real-time example. Okay, so this was a past example.
Exactly.
Very nice, setting this whole thing up, and she was at the Comedy Store. She said this thing about, do you have CTE? Took it very seriously. She was just joking, and... Okay.
So we all know how he does this.
So now we know there's this issue, and now he's hurt. So the other thing he does when somebody outwits him, whenever he's embarrassed, he gives him this look. And I wish I had a drone. And this is payback mode. Okay? This is what the sauna is all about. It's working towards distributing vengeance. And we're going to see a couple of moments in real time where, these jokes go right over that skull. All right, what is our next time code for the day? This is a very funny one. 3 killers, monsters, murder.
This one is at 14 minutes in. Joe super over-explains one of his jokes. If you want to play that.
Wow, and this is the leader of Netflix. Here he is. He's going to over-explain one of his jokes. That's why we're all laughing. Now, they don't need the explanation. Joe needs a little bit of help. Check this out.
Can you imagine growing up in that house?
Oh my God.
Rich Voss has one of my favorite jokes that we're probably not allowed to tell anymore. He had this joke. It's just like fucking killing me. He'd go, I don't mind fucking a girl on her period. I just pretend like I'm killing her.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's like one of my favorite jokes.
Oh my God. That's a perfect example. Like, the reason why we're laughing is because he doesn't really mean that.
Yes.
That's the problem.
I thought you were laughing because you're all killers. See, Joe Rogan, this is what the Spotify deal has done to the man. So they're like, Rich Voss has an amazing joke, and she tells the joke, and then they all laugh. And see, we're laughing at this because it would be crazy. Oh, I thought you wanted the woman's vagina to be raped with a knife.
God, that's a perfect example. Like, the reason why we're laughing is because he doesn't really mean that.
Yes.
That's the problem with writing something like that down in quotes. You go, these guys, these fucking assholes are laughing at this.
Yes.
Like, only because it's not real.
But also the same people that are.
Yeah, tell it to the judge, Joe. All right, what's our next one here?
You can go to 2125, where Whitney talks about doing
21.
ketamine.
This is crazy. So Whitney, just like my new enemy, Neil Brennan. Neil, there's nowhere to hide. I got a whole thing on Neil coming up with.
Someone was saying in the chat earlier something about Neil saying something about us in a tweet and deleting it, and I was like, what is this about? But then they never responded, so I don't know. It could be a complete lie.
Could be a lie. Look into it. Let Yules know. That's actually how her name is pronounced. Yules. She's Spanish. I can't believe they've got so much work to do on this brick wall. I went up there and I go, it needs to be shut down. They literally spent... These Mexicans are like, what do? We got to finish the job. They're not going to get paid. I'm thinking about those tuck pointers out there.
Well, why did he tell
I
you
told
that
them
he
to
was
cancel
done?
the whole job,
No,
pack it up. Yes.
You would have waited to do the show if he didn't say that
This is
they were
what's so
done.
funny. These guys were hired by our property, our building, to fix. Every 4 years, you have to abide by the city code, and all the brickwork has to be patched up. It's called tuck pointing, so that the brick doesn't crumble and the structure falls. So they're like, I'm not kidding, man. They have like scaffolding set up. There's bricks. They're in the midst of building the pyramids out there. And I just walk out just because it was a little noisy. I'm like, shut it down. I have the authority. And I'm yelling. And they were all like, what do we do? And they're packing up their stuff. They're going to get canned. They're going to get fired. Because they haven't finished the job. There's missing bricks in the wall that they were supposed to replace by sunfall.
Fuck.
I just thought of that. I was so drunk. They were making noise. Serves them right. All right. Very funny, huh? Can't wait to go out there. Wait till you saw all the other tools I stole. I got about $300 worth of Milwaukee in the other room. All right. Where are we going here? 21?
2125.
2125. Wow. Are you a 25-year-old yet?
Yeah.
Ooh. Here's 2125. I'm into this Whitney. I really want to get inside her Huggies. Okay? She wears children's diapers as pants, not even as underwear. All right, here we are. And what are they going to do here? Something crazy? What, Jules, what goes on? Oh, the ketamine. This is big. So, about a year ago, maybe even a little bit further, ketamine... Neil Brennan. This is why I brought up Neil Brennan. Neil Brennan has such severe depression and anxiety. Fool's guilt is how I like to call it. And he heard about some obscure technique where you could take ketamine, okay, Special K, a.k.a. horse tranquilizers. Now, ketamine was a weird European rave drug for quite some time. I tried ketamine in... oh, boy. Way back when I went to London, I had no idea what ketamine was. I did hear the term Special K, and I remember I knew this kid named Nick, and we were in the hallway senior year, or he was a senior, I was a freshman, and blue stuff started running out of his nose, and everybody saw. And everyone was like, what the fuck? There's blue stuff running out of your nose. And then the rumor was he was on Special K. Did you ever hear about this? Special K. And I never knew what it was until I grew up. It's ketamine. And I went to London. This is so weird. We've all, as a society, learned so much more about drugs in the last 6 years. And we forget that we knew nothing about drugs really before that. In a weird way. And we didn't even care. Like, right? Aren't there like... Remember, like, drug addicts on TV? You wouldn't even know what they were really doing. You're like, what the hell is that stuff they got there? So I go to London, and they bring in the ketamine, and it was powdered like Coke. I was really drunk. Remember that? I was drunk as fuck. I was already at the end of my night, and they're like, dude, do you want to try some ketamine? And we tried it, me and Sven Stoffels. Remember that? And we snorted it as if it was Coke. We snorted, and they're like, dude, you got to chill, man. And we're just snorting all of it. And then we went into the what they call K-hole, where you have what's called an ego death, where you pop. It's where you feel like your soul leaves your body and goes into a black abyss. It's the most torturous feeling that you've ever felt, and it lasted for hours and hours and hours and hours. This is the same drug that Neil Brennan and Whitney are taking 3 times a week now for their depression. I'm not kidding. You've heard about this? The ketamine treatments have been approved for fighting depression. You know, it doesn't work. Here's what's going on. Therapeutic people have found that these depressed people want to do drugs, but they're too pussy to do them. So they'll pay boatloads of money to have therapeutic treatments, in quotes, with these drugs. So scientists are lying, pretending MDMA and mushrooms and ketamine cure, because they found out that, you know what? People aren't coming to a therapist to hear about how they have to take responsibility for their own guilt and clean up their life. But they love this idea of getting to do drugs to cure my problems and guilt. Ooh. So they're using it. This is the big concern. You want to talk about QAnon? Yes.
The chat makes a great point. The horse helper is taking horse
tranquilizers. She's becoming BoJack Horseman. Jack Horseman. Whitcomb Horseman. Yes, she's becoming a horse. Look at her hair. It's a mane, a flowing, fiery unicorn horse. Holy shit, she's becoming a horse. Of course. Mr. Ed theme song, please, now. Come on, Jamie would have had it up.
I didn't know that.
A horse is a horse, of course, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, you know what? This is why you need to have a woman that was born in the 50s as your wife. They know no references from black and white television in Canada. Mr. Ed. This is the remake, Jules.
Oh, no.
You don't even know. Mr. Ed's in... Oh. All right. Whitney Cummings is on heavy amounts of ketamine. This could be why she's acting so loose, free-flowing.
Maybe that's why suddenly we like her, because you've always been a fan of grandma style humor.
Yes, I love grammatic humor.
So I think that's what you see in her, is she's turning more grandma-y.
To me, grammar, the word grammar, means you're acting like a grandma and it's funny. Grammar. This guy's got great grammar. It means he's going, oh, who cares? Come on. Get over it. Whoopi Goldberg, she stinks. That's my grandma. That's grammar. All right. Whitney Cummings is on ketamine. Listen to this. This is wild.
It's White Claw and roofies. So I was doing, it's definitely ketamine, by the way.
Whitney's been date raping herself, guys. She's been putting herself in a K-holes and then getting right in that hole.
I do K and math.
See, okay. Annie Lederman knows what ketamine is. I mean, guys, remember what I talked about Adderall? Try ketamine, please. And the more psychotic you are, please. I want to see these QAnon guys try ketamine. You know what's so funny about QAnon guys? They won't touch drugs. Except for James Tripley. Maybe they're wrong. Try ketamine. See what happens. I won't go near the stuff. You know, when I tried to even conquer it, so I went into this K-hole because I took too much. I'm telling you, it was the most torturatic experience of my life. It was like being in literal hell. Real hell. I mean, it doesn't compare to any physical problems you've ever had. But I was so interested in this stuff because everyone loved it, okay? In Europe, everybody, they do it while they're out and about at a nightclub. And I go, the feeling I felt, if I felt that at a nightclub, I mean, that would be the end of me. So I got to see what these people are talking about. Maybe I took too much. Let's try a smaller dose. So for 6 months, I experimented with ketamine. And I read all the books. I read all the websites. I talked to Swim on Reddit. And I tried it every which way. And every which way I tried, all my experiments, and I experiment with everything. People don't know this. I'm on Athletic Greens right now.
Wow, you haven't even peed once.
Wow. Well, I didn't tell you something, but I did give back the Milwaukee, but they're going to be surprised when they turn on the leaf blower.
Oh.
It might spray them with a yellow sunshine. No, I'm kidding. I would never pee in a leaf blower, a lit leaf blower. I'd get electrocuted. I experimented with this stuff. It is a doorway to psychosis. I mean, it really is like hell. It's like playing with Hellraiser's puzzle box. By the way, you know how they do this thing where they're like, Top Gun was actually this homoerotic gay thriller, you know, like all these old film things, or The Matrix is actually about transcontinentals, okay? Hellraiser was actually about the female form and how to make a woman orgasm with that puzzle box fingering. Now, listen, playing with ketamine is similar to playing with Hellraiser's puzzle box. You're opening a door that you won't be able to close. A man with CDs is going to come out. He's going to throw lit CDs at you. They're going to go right in your neck. Pins and smoke. And trust me, it's weird. So for Whitney Cummings is taking this 2 to 3 times a week. Wait till you hear this. This is shocking and scary. And Annie knows how scary this is. Watch this.
White Claw and roofies. So I was doing, it's definitely ketamine, by the way.
Whitney's been date raping herself, guys.
Whitney's been date raping herself, and she laughs like a fucking hyena. Because ketamine was used to date rape people. You would go to these European clubs and you go, yo, bro, here, man. Here, you fucking bitch, bro. Here, drink. She'd be like, I don't feel so. Yes, of course, come on. And you carry him out. Yeah, it's a horse tranquilizer. It literally is. Whitney gets these when her horsies are sick. And now she's laughing. Look at this. The never-ending story.
She's been putting herself in a K-holes and then getting right in that hole.
I do K and masturbate.
No, the ketamine.
Okay, this is why I do K and masturbate. Ah! Look at this. Out of nowhere. I do K and masturbate. Ah! That's not funny to you? That's not the funniest comic of the year? I do K and masturbate. Ah! What? What do you mean?
Suddenly, her screaming is charming.
Okay, this gets where I'm telling you. So you missed this because you all hate women, right? Watch what happens.
So I was doing, it's definitely ketamine, by the way.
Whitney's been date raping herself, guys. She's been putting herself in a K-holes and then getting right in that hole.
I do K and masturbate.
Now, the ketamine is like prescribed, though.
It's prescribed, yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's prescribed. It's like a nasal spray.
This
You
gets
have it here?
It's in my purse somewhere, yeah.
What's so funny?
Oh my God. She has Special K in her purse. You know how many fucking European Muslims have been sentenced to death for having Special K in their purse? Now, if this is something you only take 2 or 3 times a week, why are you mobilizing it? You know what I mean? These liars. It's like Joey Diaz. I only take Xanax once every 6 years. But I have 2 compartments of it in my glove box. And then some stashed under the wheel well, and another one in my headrest, and I got 8 chunks of it in my pocket. It's like, guys, if you're not taking these drugs, they shouldn't be on you. Imagine this. This should be like if I brought DMT to the zoo. So it's in her purse. Ketamine. Listen to this.
Yeah, it's like a nasal spray.
You
that's
have it here?
It's in my purse somewhere, yeah.
What's so funny about it is it's a nasal spray, but when I was going to raves and doing it, we also nasally injected. I mean, they're literally...
You would snort it. It's the same thing. See, Annie's spot on here. She knows what's going on. So, you would just snort it. And now they've put it in a nasal spray. That's just a convenient way of snorting it. They would do this with cocaine if there was a company behind cocaine. You know what I mean? Sell it nasally. I've done a lot of drugs nasally. Okay? I never cured my depression.
This is a pretty trace
Maybe
amount.
I have.
It's not a lot, and I only do it like a couple times a week.
I only do it a couple times a week, yet I keep it on me. That's insane. This should be in a safe. I mean, this should be like, this would be like if you brought all your guns with you everywhere. You know what I mean? Some stuff you keep in a safe, depending on the law. So only 2 to 3 times a week. Look at this psycho. Yes. 2 to 3 times a week. What do you think a week is? A second? But weeks are seconds. Ah! She's crazy. She's on ketamine. She didn't even dye her hair. This is just what happens when you start doing a lot of ketamine and enter the void. All right, let's see what happens. Look at this fucking psycho. Here, watch.
Hey, but when I was going to raves and doing it, we also nasally injected. I mean, they're literally just...
This is a pretty trace amount. It's not a lot, and I only do it like a couple times a week.
A couple times a week.
But
what
let's do
it
really
do?
a good,
What does
very
it do
helpful
when you
drug.
do
Let's
it?
do a bunch of ketamine and stab ourselves. Like, David.
Okay. This is what I mean. Whitney, I don't care what you say. If you say on Joe Rogan to 30 million people, let's do a bunch of ketamine and stab ourselves, then you're cool now. Sorry. You're cool. That's cool. That's comedy to me. Let's do a bunch of ketamine and stab ourselves. Not only is that crazy to say to Joe Rogan privately, not only is that crazy to say as a woman, not only is that crazy to say as Whitney Cummings, but to say it in front of 30 million
finally,
people.
some people agree that that's funny.
Thank you. Let's do ketamine and stab ourselves.
Honestly,
see, never seen this side of her.
Like anybody else,
You've convinced me, someone else says.
The only thing it takes to find someone funny is for them to say something that you don't expect.
Yes.
And it's crazy how much you expect every single word out of everyone else's
Someone
mouth.
says Dan Witt is cool. Or Whitney is cool. Sorry. Still thinking about Dan Whitney. Oh. And this ain't over. Dan Witt. That's the retard
every
Chinese.
Every time you glance at the chat, every name is just Dan
Witt. Well, because they're saying Witt is in Whitney Cummings. I thought they were still talking about Dan Witt. I got all charged up again. All right, let's see this again. This is really funny.
This is a pretty trace amount. It's not a lot, and I only do it like a couple times a week.
A couple times a week.
But
what
let's
does
do
it
really
do?
a good,
What does
very
it do
helpful
when you
drug.
do
Let's
it?
do a bunch of ketamine and stab ourselves, like David.
And then look at her. Ah! Have you ever seen somebody? Look at her face. Who does this remind me of? It's like a Fred Armisen character. It's like, let's do a bunch of ketamine and stab her. Like, have you seen that? Like,
I know. Like,
who is that? It's so insane. If my hair's getting messed up from a movement, it's too much.
Fuck, man.
Look at that. Let's do ketamine and stab ourselves. Ah! That's fucking crazy. You have my full respect. All right. Jesus Christ. I have to see that again. I'm sorry.
Trace amount. It's not a lot, and I only do it like a couple times a week.
A couple times a week.
But
what
let's
does it
do
do?
really
a good,
What does
very
it do
helpful
when you
drug.
do
Let's
it?
do a bunch of ketamine and stab ourselves, like David.
That's got his cooties on it. It went through his arm. I don't even think we cleaned it.
Good.
Did it really go through his arm?
Oh, if
Okay. Now Joe Rogan, of course, killed the bit like always. What's our next time code?
This is a minor one, but this is Annie talking to Joe about masks. If you're interested.
Okay. What time?
28 minutes.
28.
0,
Whoa, I don't know if I could stay out that late. 28 hours. Yikes. It's not even time. All right. Let's see what happens here.
From
you get
know,
bronchitis
That's
from
good.
a mic?
Bring your own mic. Yes, that's a good idea.
And I was like, my opener, everyone thought I was such an asshole and being a diva, but I was just like, dude, I can't get sick. I did like 40 cities before I shot a special, and it was so worth it.
I think that
sick.
I do think there's a lot of things that are happening in this that could carry over. Like, I know you think masks are for pussies or whatever, but I like that. It's like a
Masks
fun
are for
new-
pussies?
Oh, I know you think masks are for pussies. Annie was dishing it to him. And let me tell you, the female confidence that was concocted while they were both there. This is Whitney Cummings and Annie Lederman with just Joe Rogan on a past episode. Hello, Joe. Oh, anything you say, Joe. Oh, Joe. I only speak when spoken to, Joe. Oh. And this is them when they're together. Ah, Joe, you're a fucking idiot. Ah! The confidence of when they both get together, they really take on Joe. They won't say a word when it's just one-on-one. So she makes fun of him. Oh, yeah, I wear a mask. I'm a pussy. Because Joe is anti-mask. He created Koreanic. Listen to this.
carry over. Like, I know you think of
I'm
masks
really
are for
sick.
pussies or whatever, but I
Whoa,
like that.
I
It's
don't
like a
think
fun
masks are for
new.
pussies.
There was a Burr clip that went viral.
Oh, cotton a lie. I've never told a lie in my life. I don't think masks are for pussies. I was just teasing Bill Burr. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, Joe. You never teased anybody in your life. You couldn't recognize a tease if it was dressed up as your dead father or your black daughter. You wouldn't know a tease if your daughter, your half black 28-year-old daughter, was sucking a man's cock. Joe Rogan has a half black 28-year-old daughter that he keeps in the ghetto because he's ashamed of her skin color. This is what he said. I couldn't believe it. They go, hey, Joe, why don't you ever see your daughter? He goes, it's as simple as this. Her skin color is a negative to me.
Joe.
Yikes. Too dark.
Joe.
Get her out of here. I couldn't believe it when she popped that. I was sickened. He said this. He deleted the app. All right. What time are we at now?
You were at 28.
28. Oh,
yeah.
There's more?
You could skip to the next one, I guess.
Yeah. What's the next one?
2910.
Wow. That was my favorite year. That's when they invented the light bulb. 2910. Let's hear what happens here. It's Joe Rogan being cocked hard by two people that you thought were tards last week. Now they're in control.
And stuff that are bootleg, all these different things that have nothing to do with me with my face on it.
Guys, this is sponsored by the Joe Rogan podcast experience.
That's a Yeti tumbler.
Oh, I wrote to that. There's this guy selling mugs with Joe Rogan's face on it. I wanted to buy one, and then he mentioned this, so I wrote to the company. I said, Joe Rogan just outed you. He said he's going to sue you if you don't stop selling. And he didn't say that. But Joe's aware of it, so it gave me the idea, and I scared this mug company.
Did they message back?
No, they shut down their whole shop. They can't risk. They don't have the cash. Check this out. Annie Lederman taking out Joe.
Annie so far has called out Joe for being dumb and not understanding her jokes, the mask thing, and now she has more.
Joe Rogan thinks his name is R.E.
This is sponsored by the Joe Rogan podcast experience.
That's a Yeti tumbler.
Yeti tumbler?
Yes, it's legit. It's very legit.
Everything's Yeti involved with you. Every time I'm at the...
Yeah! She's opening up. You've never heard... I'm telling you, this is a breakthrough in this show. I've seen every episode. Everything is Yeti with you. It is. Because he's a huntsman. And guess what? Every other guest on this show goes... Oh, yeah, let's go into hunting talk now. And they let him guide the thing. Finally, see, she's got some girl-on-girl confidence. She goes, everything is Yeti with you. That's hilarious. We haven't seen this before. Now, watch this. This gets better.
Experience.
That's a Yeti tumbler.
Watch.
Yeti tumbler?
Yes,
watch.
It's legit. It's very legit.
Everything's Yeti involved with you. Every time I'm at the Comedy Store and we're talking, it somehow turns into you fighting bears. I swear to God. Every time...
Animal talk. Now, this is what's so funny. When Annie Lederman was last on Joe Rogan, I believe, even in that clip, we called Joe out, and we've done this millions of times. He has these comedians on, and 13 minutes into the show, it's elk. Did you know coyotes kill chickens? Did you know wolves came from dogs? Did you know bears do this? And a lion and a giraffe. And finally, Annie is saying, I'm sick of the bears. You're moving to Texas. I'm here with Whitney. She's lit up. We're doing ketamine. Fuck off with the bear shit. Joe Rogan does not like this. Nobody talks back animal to him. Look at this.
Yes, it's legit. It's very legit.
Everything's Yeti involved with you. Every time I'm at the Comedy Store and we're talking, it somehow turns into you fighting bears. I swear to God, every conversation...
Oh, that's not the face of a man who's taking it well. Oh, yeah? Well, fuck you. That's what they say on my Reddit. So do you know about my errors, too? Are you picking on me? Joe Rogan is going to turn back into the man he was before karate. The weak, pussified, fatherless, no dad in Joe Rogan's life. He grew up with just one woman. And believe me, ooh, did they fucking suck. Ooh, did they go on family therapy? Family pies. What do they call it? All in the family. Bratty sis. He's doing it all with his own mother. I don't know if that's true, but watch this. It's taking him back to the days of incest.
We could be talking about fucking anything, and then it's like 3 minutes in, once you walk in, I'm like, and we're fighting bears again. Okay.
Oh! Funny how you never said nothing until Whitney was there to protect you. And meanwhile, I love that these two girls, they say something, and then they go, ah! And they're lost in pure bliss while Joe sits there angry. So watch this. Like, she delivers a slam to Joe. Watch.
3 minutes in, once you walk in, I'm like, and we're fighting bears again. Okay.
I have a real problem.
And then look at that guy. Does it feel good to be laughed at so hard that you've blown back into the flag and you're making an imprint disgracing the flag, and now the Proud Boys are going to get you?
I'm scared to laugh now because the guy in the chat just went, Jules is over laughing.
Oh, God. Who's the guy? I'll take care of him.
Oh, let me find him.
Who's the guy?
Gotta get you a bear.
Corona
No, I don't want to have
Killer.
anything.
He's
Okay.
really mad that you said that Whitney is funny.
Okay, Harana, this is going to be your last chance here. I would like you to apologize to Jules. We'll wait.
Sorry. You really hurt me, and I
You have
need an
10
apology.
seconds to apologize. Let's see what he does.
I'm waiting.
I'm really sorry about this.
Thank you for saying it.
These guys promised me that they were cool. Let's see what he says.
He apologized.
Did he apologize?
Yeah, look at it. He says
Thank
sorry.
you. And you know what? That's nice. Thank you. Won't do that again. Right?
Well,
we can continue. Are you okay?
I feel a little better now.
Don't do that again. Huge punishments. All right. Joe Rogan is in hell. All right. Let's see what he says next.
Nothing to do with bears. I'm scared of nature.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why you kill it?
Yeah! I'm scared of nature. And what does Annie say? First, Whitney goes, really? And then Annie goes, that's why you kill it? Annie's been listening to Red Bar.
See,
she knows.
That's what I was thinking. Like, everything that she mentioned, I was like, you got that from us a little
Sorry,
bit.
she's her teeth fell out. People are always like, Mike, you're attracted to Annie. Annie is fat and ugly. I don't know what to tell you here. I'm sorry, Annie. Too fat for me. You know how some people go, you're just not my type. You're just too fat. Okay? Have you seen your own arms? I don't know what you guys think of me here. I would never be with somebody this heavy. Okay, let's see this. Joe Rogan kills nature.
No, I don't want to have anything to do with bears. I'm scared of nature.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why you kill it?
Well, no.
Oh, no!
I kill it to eat it.
Do you run with a taser?
Look at that. And they're all laughing. Look at this, though.
He's going,
Look at his face. He's like, no, I kill it to eat it. And they're bursting out laughing in his face. Look at this. This is her face. Right, Whitney? Isn't he so stupid? And then watch this. No, I kill it to eat it. He's being dunked on by two whores. It's unbelievable. This is what I meant. They're funny now.
Everybody is on your side now.
On my side, Mikey, Janky, Keiko.
Annie won them over.
Wow. And all of you watch this. And by the way, look at this. See, people don't know what to do
And
without.
everyone is sticking up for her still after you said that she was
Look at
fat
this.
or whatever. Everyone is saying
Yes.
Annie is cute.
Please.
What the fuck? Annie is a babe.
No. You're wrong. 22,000 likes, 15,000 dislikes. That's a lot. I have 2 upvotes on mine. I get no traction on these Joe Rogan comment things.
You comment too late. You got to right when it gets posted.
All the excess fake laughing is annoying. Someone says that guy was in our chat here.
Yep.
Everybody, look at this. Everybody hates them because they were trained. Oh, women, and it's true. I mean, up until this very moment, every woman in comedy has been horrible. But because of that, there are people who, until they're told that somebody is unhorrible, they will continue to believe that the person is horrible. Okay, because they can't undo anything. All right, they're very stupid. So I'm here to tell you that these two are not, they're funnier than Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen, who you watch all day. They're funnier than all these people. Don't you want something funny? Here it is. You refuse. Okay? Would I ever tell you the wrong thing? I just don't understand. Look at this man. Look what they've done to him. This is if I've sent my own brain over to Joe Rogan to torment him. Look at how confused he is. Joe mad. Joe don't know what to do. Joe doesn't even know his own father. That ship has sailed, said him. People go, has your father ever contacted you for the $100 million? He goes, first of all, I don't talk about $100 million. I don't talk about Spotify.
Oh, that's what she was talking about.
Yeah. And then Joe said this. They go, has your father ever contacted you to try to get some of that money? And he said, that ship has sailed. So this is a man who can't even get along. And this is Father's Day here at Red Bar Radio as our fathers combat the mamas, of course, with these videos. You know, we haven't seen too many mamas do a mama, but we've seen a lot of fafas do a mama. And Joe Rogan is a fatherless fuck. He grew up with a poor maid's mother. He sucked her clit. He fucked his aunt. He's done his sister. Let's see what he's doing now.
I run with a little taser now.
I carry a big knife.
I don't like. Please don't run with a knife. I've seen you play basketball.
I have a little taser. It's
Taser's not a bad idea, but I don't know if
I
that'll
carry
work on an animal.
nunchucks. I carry paperweights that fit on your knuckles.
You carry that little taser around
this
with
little
you?
thing with me. Yeah, I put it in my
Have you ever
fanny pack.
tased yourself to see
No.
what it feels
So
like?
now Whitney brings out a lit taser. Yep. How am I doing? Whitney pulls out a taser. So in her purse is ketamine, a taser. I don't know what else, but you know who else had all this stuff? The Joker! I have ketamine, I have a taser, and he's nervous. Look at this. How much better is this than you thought it was?
That fit on your
What?
knuckles.
You carry that little taser around
This
with
little
you?
thing with me. Yeah, I put it in my
Have
fanny
you ever
pack.
tased yourself to see what it feels like?
I want to do it.
Should
What?
we?
Nope.
We have got to get more
What
views
if
than
Annie
David
dies?
Blaine.
What if Annie dies?
That'd be.
What if it just turns out that that's her Achilles heel?
Watch this.
She just falls over and like, she had so much promise.
I've been having a
No.
good week,
For
so this is
someone
a good
that-
week to die.
For someone
It's a
that
fun
used to
week.
drink Jaeger, this is gonna be fucking nothing.
So that's your thing? So when like a mountain lion comes after you, just
A mountain
fucking
lion?
knuckle punch him with that thing?
Just to protect her dogs
She
from
just
you.
made fun of you
Like,
for always
beat up.
Yeah.
bears.
Bears, yeah. Now a mountain lion. I don't think Whitney's carrying a taser for the mountain lions. She loves animals. Haven't you been paying attention?
They look like elk. They're big.
And then I have that little hammer in my car for.
Wait a minute, it has to heat up.
Does it have to heat up? I know I'm
What?
dead.
Are you serious?
Hey, hold on, Bear. Can you just hold on? I need to heat up my taser. Just stay
motherfucker.
there.
And we're
Stay
talking about
right
Bear
there.
Grill or whatever that guy's name is.
We're not talking about large, overweight gay men.
Maybe it's.
Don't.
Oh God!
No, you didn't.
Did you
She
just
shocked
touch that?
herself.
Oh my God! You
That's
tased
not
yourself.
real.
I thought that it wasn't working. It wasn't that bad. It's really not that bad. It's
Well,
not
then
that
I've
that's not
done,
gonna
like,
keep a
dog
mountain.
collar.
She's out magicking David Blaine, who was just on the show. People go, David Blaine? Who cares? Have you seen Whitney's pulling he pulls a rabbit out of his house. She pulls a taser, ketamine.
She just accidentally tased herself in the ghost.
She
It's not that bad.
tased
It's not that bad.
Ah! That's how she got that haircut.
But
Watch this.
Jesus
the bear is
Christ.
going to also agree that it's not that bad. But it's got. I touched one little one, and it's a lot of them. And you just press
Most
that.
likely, if a mountain lion, even if you have a knife, if a mountain lion gets you, you're fucked. They're just too strong.
Okay,
Yeah.
Joe, you're doing what Annie just made fun of you for. Mountain lion humor.
Oh,
It's
someone
not.
just said Annie mentioned Joe's bear talk being annoying on her last episode of the Church of What's Happening Now as well.
And the Church of What's Happening Now is another friend of mine's show. Joey Coco Puffs. Joey Coco Pebbles. Joey Hot Cocoa. They used to call me Swiss Smiths in Jersey. But now that they found out I got 13 cats, I gotta get the hell out of here. Breaking news. There is another reason why Joey Coco Diaz is fleeing LA, and it ain't the niggers. I'm sorry, I keep saying that word. That's what he claimed it was. Bro, I'm not living here another day with these spooks and varmint breaking into my house. The other day, I was out with my daughter. We were just trying to get some milk. And the Black Lives Matter people took my daughter and twisted her like a rope until she was braided and split. And now I have nothing. And it's like, oh my God, yeah, I could understand why you're leaving LA. Well, that is not the truth. Wait till you hear why he's really leaving LA. We have exclusive footage from Ari Shaffir coming up later today.
You want to just quickly play it now?
Yeah, he spilled the beans. Here it is. Wait till you see. I got so much stuff on these guys, man. And you know what's so funny? They all get themselves into trouble. Because one of them will tell a lie, but they didn't tell all their friends to not say anything. So they always get called out. Here it is. Now, it's so funny. Joe Rogan let it slip that Ari Shaffir was too afraid to live in New York City and moved to a secure location after his Kobe Bryant jokes. And then Ari Shaffir let it slip that Joey Diaz is leaving LA. It's very funny.